Hello students, we are here to discuss about the ICSE maths, all the chapters formula. Okay, so with let's start with the very first chapter, that is banking. So in the banking we have got two formulas. Okay, so one formula is the interest if you want to calculate. Okay, that is equal to P into N into N plus 1 by 2 into r by 100 into 1 by 12, where we have got I means the interest, P means the principal per month, because this is recurring deposit account. Okay, so the principal will be on monthly basis. Okay, and then we have got the N, that is number of months, and ultimately we have got the R, that is the rate. Okay, so using this we can easily calculate the interest for a recurring deposit account. Okay, if you want to calculate the maturity value, or you can say this is the amount, so that is equal to principal into N plus I. So that is very easy formula. Only two formula we have got for banking, so you can easily remember them, and if you are being asked any of them you can easily find out. Okay, so students, let's move ahead to the next chapter we have got, that is your uh, we'll be discussing only those chapters containing some formulas. Like in GST, there is no such formula. But again, let's move ahead to quadratic equations. So in quadratic equations, we have got majorly the Sridharacharya formula. If you want to find out the roots are generally told as x, that is equal to b plus minus root over, sorry, minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. So where we have got as, like, a is the coefficient of the term, okay, containing x square, b is the coefficient of the term containing x, and c is the constant term. Okay, fine. In the quadratic equation we have got these things. Fine. So let's suppose you have got a formula ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So in that case you can use this formula and find out the roots. Okay, similarly in quadratic equation you have got discriminant, that is discriminant equal to b square minus 4ac, this roots value. Okay, so this is the discriminant, d means discriminant, so x means roots and d means discriminant. Fine. So students, let's see what we can do with d. See, if d's value is equal to 0, then we can say directly the roots of that equation are real and equal. Okay, if you have got d as, okay, if you have got d's value as 1, sorry, not 1, d's value is greater than 0. Okay, if d's value is 0, then the roots are real and equal. If d's value is greater than 0, we can say the roots are real and unequal. And if you have got d's value less than 0, then the roots are, and let me erase some parts so that it will be easier for you to grab the things. And let me erase this so that it will be easier for me to write the things. So I guess you can note these things down. Okay, you can note these things down, and you can recall them at a later point of time by watching this video. Okay, no issues. So if d's value is less than 0, let me write them. D's value is less than 0, then the roots will be imaginary. So you don't have to find roots for this. If D's value is greater than 0, then the roots are real and unequal. And if you have got like the roots, D's value is greater than 0, then roots are real and equal. D's value is equal to 0, roots are real and equal, and D's value less than 0, roots are imaginary. Fine. So that's what about quadratic equation. Let's move about to our next chapter containing the formulas, that is AP, arithmetic progression. So in arithmetic progression, you will find that two formulas. You need to find out the value of, let's suppose, any nth term, an, nth term, that is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, where a is the first term of the AP, n is the number of terms, d is the common difference between consecutive terms, and an is the nth term of nth term of the AP. Okay, let's suppose you need to find sum of n terms, that will be equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Simple formula, so you can easily find out. Where here Sn means sum of first n terms of the AP. Okay, so this is the formulas for AP. Let's move ahead to reflections. The next chapter, reflections. Let's move ahead to the chapter reflection. So in the reflection chapter, generally you will be getting, like, if you have got like any point, let's suppose P x y, if you reflect the point on x-axis, you will be getting easily a point P dash with y coordinate reversed. If you have got y plus, then and then on reflecting with y-axis, you will be getting minus y. Okay, x coordinate will not change. Let's suppose you have got to change, you have to reflect xy in y-axis. So again you will be getting p dash minus x and y. And if you have got pxy, you need to change, reflect it to origin, then you'll be getting p dash both the coordinates reversed. Okay, after this you have got the section formula. Okay, children, in the section formula is a very important chapter. In the section formula, basically you need to find the p point. Okay, what is the p point here? Let's suppose you have got a point A, x1 y1, and a point B x2 y2. Fine. You need to find the point P whose coordinate is xy with the P point dividing AB in the ratio m is to n. Then if you want to find the point Pxy, then what you will be writing? M into x2 plus n into x1 by m plus n. You can find out x coordinate with this, and the y coordinate you can find out by m y2 plus n y1 by m plus n. Simplest of the formulas. Let's suppose you need to find the midpoint. P is right in the middle of AB. Then you can easily find out by the formula x2 plus x1 by 2 and y2 plus y1 by 2. Fine. So see, very easy formula, because you just remove the m and n from there, because m is the midpoint, so you can easily write this. You need to find the centroid. Centroid. This is the midpoint. Okay. If you need to find a centroid, then centroid is what? A triangle is having a centroid. Okay. The medians of the triangle intersect at a point, that is the centroid, represented by G. If you want to find its coordinates, you have got x1 y1, we have got x2 y2, and we have got x3 y3. Fine. So you can find out the G coordinate. G's coordinate x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 and y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. Fine, students. Okay. So let's move ahead to the next thing, that is your that is your equation of a line. Equation of a straight line. Very easy thing. Okay, so you have got a line, so it is having some certain equation that is represented at as mx y equal to mx plus c. So a straight line is having an equation as y equal to mx plus c. Let's suppose this line is between two coordinates ax1 y1 and bx2 y2. Fine. So you can easily find out it's the line slope. Okay, slope of the line represented as m, that is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Got it? Now if you need to find out the equation, let's suppose you need to find the equation, you don't know the equation of the line with these 2 points given, x1 y1 and x2 y2, then what you need to do, simply you need to write down y minus y1 by x minus x1, that is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So this will work if you need to find out equation if 2 points are given. Got it, students? Now if you have got like something, you know only one point and you know the slope of the line, then you can use this formula. Y minus y1 is equal to m y minus y1 by x minus x1 equal to m. If you need to find out the equation of a line if slope and a point is given. Okay, and lastly I would like to discuss two more points. Okay, like if you have got students, if you have got like suppose two lines if are parallel, they are parallel. This first line is having slope m1 and second line is having slope m2. Then you can easily say that these two lines having equal slopes. You say if two lines are parallel. Okay, maybe their equations will be different but their slopes will be same. Okay, and Let's suppose you have got two lines. If they are perpen- perpendicular. So you need to remember, if the two lines are perpendicular, okay, then their slopes product will be equal to -1. Okay, students. So I guess you have understood a lot of things from here. We'll be discussing, okay, in the upcoming classes, in the upcoming lectures, some more points, okay, of the remaining lessons. And obviously I'll be trying to take up the angle properties and the tangent properties, okay, of the circles chapter. Okay, so till then, bye bye.